Greetings, I'm Rob Chappers. Hello, don't worry, I'm going to get straight to the point. Have you ever wondered how to finger tap? It's a really, really cool thing to do. You can apply it to all kinds of different styles of music. And once you get into the basics of it, it can become something that is kind of fairly easy and not just a party trick, but also something that can expand your lick vocabulary and give you cool ideas for riffs. I have a riff that goes like this. But I could play it like this. Just by adding a tap, it's a slightly different flavor. So let me talk to you about the basics of how to finger tap. Now, to begin with, you can tap with any finger that you want, but I find it easier to tap with my second finger. Now, the reason for this is I'm holding a pick with my thumb and my first finger, and it means that I can still hold the pick and tap with my second and ring finger, which is also what Steve Vai does. He's pretty good at tapping, and I kind of thought if it works for him, it's gonna work for me. Of course, you can palm your pick and then tap with all or any of your fingers and thumbs. But to begin with, if you're just starting out tapping, I would recommend that you keep your pick in your thumb and first finger and tap with your second finger. I'm gonna be giving you close-ups of some of these techniques and exercises, so don't worry. Let's start by tapping on one string. There are two actions that are performed with a finger tap. There is the launch of a string that I would call a kick, and then there is the tap on a string that we'll just call a tap. Finger tapping really includes launching the string off to another finger or an open string and then tapping back on a fret within the key or scale that you're in, or not if you want a really interesting outside sound. Exercise number one. First thing, if you're using gain, or actually even if you're not using gain, it's very important to leave the palm of your hand touching the idle strings, or they're just going to ring out, feedback, that kind of thing, or be aggravated by the tapping sensation on the guitar. First finger, 5th fret, third finger, hovering over the 7th fret, tapping finger, I'm trying very hard not to flip you off, on the 12th fret, and we're going to kick the string. So by kick, what I mean is my finger is on the string at the 12th fret, pushing and then letting it go so it causes a note. So if I bring in the volume, rest on the strings, and then do the same thing, it causes a note. Next, I can hammer down my 7th fret, 3rd finger, and then I can tap on the 12th fret, and you will get this. As you can tell, I'm incredibly loud. So we've got kick, hammer, tap. Those three mechanisms will yield so many cool things in your guitar playing. It's going to be really exciting for you. We could apply that to a scale. So here is a scale that you will probably likely know. It is a pentatonic scale in the key of A. And what we're going to do is a cool scalar lick exercise in this pentatonic scale in A minor. It sounds like this. Let's get into position. First finger, 5th fret, little finger hovering over the 8th fret, tappy tap finger on the 12th fret. So we're going to kick off that 12th fret, giving us our 5th fret note. We're going to hammer down 8. We're going to tap 12. We're then going to kick off again and then pull with a little finger. We then hammer the little finger on the B string at the next scale note. We're then going to tap 12th fret B string, kick off, and then pull from the little finger to the first finger, which has now traveled up to the B string 5th fret. We're then going to hammer to the 7th fret with the 3rd finger, so the next scale note. Tap again, kick off, pull off. You'll see the pattern now, don't you? So it's like this. And here is a slow close-up for you to copy. Once you've got the hang of tapping on the different strings and playing this little scalar lick for fun and kind of getting to grips with tapping in general, you can apply the concept to basic licks and phrases. So for example, a lick that might be like this. Well, why not add a tapped note on the 12th fret G string to that? It's just an interesting new area that you can take your blues/rock dad licks to. Have an amazing day. Take it easy. Stay healthy. Stay safe. Chappers out.